Hello friends and welcome to the Figure Central. Today we're going to be looking at this 1/12 scale action figure from the Nikke video game, Red Hood. I've been waiting to finally open this one up. The day is here, so let's get to it. This box is definitely bigger than the last Hyperbody figure I got. We got a small window, you can see the figure and more pictures. So we got some instructions, a stand, 4 additional pairs of hands, and extra pegs in case something breaks. We'll start with the accessories and then we'll look at the figure itself. Those are the 3 additional faces. Here's her sniper rifle. Her scarf. The additional torso. The jacket with a hand attached to it because she's supposed to be holding it. Interesting idea. I've never seen this before. Let's take a look at the hands. The extra peg. Well, let's look at the figure now. Great paint job. Okay, well, let's check out the articulation. So this is the sideways movement. Forward and up allows it to reach all the way above her head. This is the elbow connection here. There is a ball joint for the hand as well. Let's look at the head. It's forward movement, back. There is a separation between the neck, the torso, and the head, so you are going to get more range. There's also separation between the abs and the upper chest, and same thing, the abs and the lower hips. There's like some separation there as well. So you do get decent ab crunch there. And also backwards. And there are joints to each one of these hair strands. She has a total of 4. And so they can move individually. All right, let's look at the legs. So this is the sideways movement. And that is the limit. So she can't quite do the splits. Let's look at forward. And that is the limit there. And it already exposes the joint there. And backwards. And that is the limit there. You have to kind of swivel this a little bit. So this spins here. Knee. The calf and the thigh do somewhat touch there. Yep. So that you can get further range. But as I've been playing with it, as you can see, one of the hair things came off. Oh, it looks like this is glued there. Maybe it just wasn't glued properly. And then the face came off on its own. But it was probably because of this right here. When this moves, this starts to push the hair out. And it caused the head to pop off. Or the face. And then this there. Yeah, this stays in place. So, that's interesting. All right, so overall movement is there. I will say though that this is an interesting design. Not sure how this is going to play out, but once I mess with it more, I can have more thoughts on it at the end of the video. All right, so articulation is good. The tension is leans a little more on the soft, but still good to where it hold the pose. Let's look at the last thing is the ankles here. So ball joint there, and there is no joint in the toe. Okay, let's do a quick test, see if the figure can stand on its own. And the answer is yes, but I can definitely see that it's gonna be tricky, and I think it's because of the high heels. But the figure is able to stand on its own, so that's a plus. All right, we already know that it's easy to swap out the face and the hair, so let's test out the hand now. Let's switch them out. So pop right out, no issues there. And they pop right in. So this is softness is pretty good. Not as soft as Hasuki, but it's in the range to where you can replace it without the need of a heat gun. But as always, if you can apply heat, that's always a plus. Let's go ahead and now do a test with the torso swap and see if we can make that happen. So I pop right out, no issues there. Let's do the head now. And that also popped right out with no issues there either. So let's pop in the torso now. Yeah, pop right in, no problems there. Let's try out the head now. Pop right in, no issues there either. So that's what she looks like with the coat torso. And the articulation is about the same, except because it is supposed to be a jacket. The sideways is not as high, but once you move forward and up, it does reach all the way to above her head. All right, I just wanted to demonstrate real quick how it is that you make the sniper rifle, how you shorten the barrel, and that's with this additional piece. So you put it here, that comes off, and this comes off. The piece, it's gonna have a particular way that the groove only fits one way, so I start at the back here. There it is, connects, and there you go, shorter barrel. Alrighty friends, so that is the end of my unboxing of this Red Hood action figure. So what are my final thoughts? But to begin with, I did want to say that this figure looks phenomenal. Really good design, amazing paint job, just a great detail. I like the extra little detail of her holding the jacket over her shoulder. That's kind of cool. Got a good amount of hands. Total of 4 with the 3 additional faces. An extra torso where she's wearing the jacket. The articulation, that's where I would say that where we have some of those opportunities. So for example, this, I already put the scarf on her. But once you do that, that's it. There is not much movement on the head. It immediately becomes limited because the scarf comes out through the back, and so now it gets in the way with the hair, and so then that doesn't allow the movement to completely happen. So that's something to keep in mind. The other one is the torso. You know, if you look at it carefully, it is separate from the hips, which is great, but it's pretty much in a hinge. It's just forward and back, that's it. there's not going to be much left and right because it's kind of locked in there. It was designed so that it only goes forward and back. Of course, the moving eyes, I always lean towards moving eyes. We did not get moving eyes, it's just painted, and it looks great. It's good. Not a deal breaker for me. So that would be the biggest miss I would say about this figure. But it's a gorgeous figure, so I'm still glad that I picked it up. I love the Nikke design, so it's still pretty cool. But when you pick it up, just know that there are going to be some limitations because of the hair. Alrighty friends, well thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider liking, commenting, or sharing. Perhaps hitting the subscription notification bell if you haven't done so already. And consider using my affiliate link at the end of my video and on my video description. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Take care of yourselves out there and bye-bye.